Hey, friends, welcome in, welcome in. So exciting. Welcome. Hang on, I forgot. Let's bring in Patricia. Hey, Patricia.
Hey.
How's everyone doing? Oh my gosh, I also forgot to change the latency. So the comments are probably going to be a little slow. So, what's up? What's up? I see Jessica in the chat. Another Jessica in the chat. What's up? Uh, Kleb in the chat. Non-email win. Finally, my turn to listen to a Libby audiobook. I don't know what that is. Patricia, do you know? You're cooler than me?
I do, and I'm currently listening to 112263, and I highly recommend it.
Okay, what is a Libby audiobook?
So you got to go get your library card and support your local library, and then they have an app where you can check out books through Libby, and their Caleb they really pushed me to not feel bad about listening to audiobooks, and it has been a delight, and I am so into this book.
Awesome. What's funny about the audio stuff, and y'all put in the chat, like, I'm an audio learner. So, like an auditory learner. Like, if I hear it, it's in my brain. I think that's why I was really good at school. But for the life of me, I hate listening to podcasts. I hate audiobooks. Like I used to in college before like audiobooks where it was like the CD and I would listen to that. There was one guy, Haruki Murakami, I don't know. I never took an Asian language class. He does like fantastic realism is the genre. And some of his books were really effed up, guys. Have you guys ever heard of him? I'm going to pull him up. I worked for a doctor. Let's just, can I just share the screen real quick? This is the author, guys. And he's got some amazing books like IQ 84. That one I never read, but that's like his most popular. The Wind Up Bird Chronicle like haunted me. This book is so, I mean, the books are kind of like and I'm a sensitive person. I don't know what I was doing reading these while listening to them. I read a few, um, and I listened to a few. But anyway, my old boss, he turned me on to them. And I was like, Steve, you're sick. These are graphic, like, and not like in a sexual way graphic. So the worst kind of way graphic. Like, anyway, there was one part where I was listening to the book. I literally had to skip the chapter because it was on a CD, right? So you couldn't just, I had to skip the chapter because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get into a car accident. This is so obscene. Anyway, hey. Yeah, so Patricia's going on vacation. We got to keep this quick. She was like, can we please wrap it up? Meanwhile, we're 2 minutes in and I'm talking about my old boss and books that have nothing to do with email. Oh my gosh. Hey, Jeff. Shout out, Jeff. Loving all this. Love podcasts. I have been listening to Smartless. Do y'all know that podcast? What podcast are you guys listening to? But honestly, sometimes there's three hosts and they're all hilarious. And sometimes I can't listen to them because I can't follow them. Smartless is really funny though. Um, Wamp of the week or quarter only hit my digital product affiliate revenue goal 1 out of 4 months. Listen, that's 25% of the way. That sounds good to me. I ain't hit not one goal this year, girl. I have not hit one goal. Maybe my goals are unrealistic. I hit a personal goal. My personal goal, and I've only hit it because Patricia loves me, is going to yoga. Like going to yoga 3 times a week, unless I'm out of town. Patricia has really stepped up to help me that. Yes. Oh, whoa, slow. No way. No way. Yes. Okay, start it. I got to reread it. So, y'all, this genre is like fantastic realism. So it's like very real, but then all of a sudden it's like, wait, is this actually happening or not? Like type of books. And it's like, is there really like a giant monster roaming. Like it's just they're very strange books. Sometimes hard to follow. Like you actually have to like read them or like really listen. Um, anyway, yes. Thank you, Milkweed. I'm here. That's a goal. So what book are you reading right now, Patricia?
11/22/63. It's a Stephen King book. It's 32 hours. It's a massive book. Time traveling, JFK
Not
assassination.
JFK.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's actually really good. It's really interesting.
Interesting. Okay, this is what Club's listening to. Upstairs Neighbors podcast. All right, y'all, we're already so off topic. So let's do a quick shout out to our sponsor. Our sponsor is listgadget.com. If you don't know, I am the co-owner of this bad boy, and basically it's all about email list engagement. Listgadget.com. It's $9 a month. You can put embeddable polls that will show you the results of those polls immediately. You can do feedback reactions. So at the bottom of the email, did you like this email? Thumb up, thumb down. You can do subscriber leaderboards. So who's opening, who's clicking, who's replying. Those are anonymous. So you can name them like Harry Potter characters or superhero stuff, or for me, I might name you like 90s rappers. You can customize all of that and you can tailor it to your brand. It can be used for any email service provider because it is HTML. So it's $9 a month. Me and my buddy Pete. Am I echoing, y'all? I gotta turn my sound down, I guess. Yeah, listgadget.com. If you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. Now, let's get into the fresh take of the week. And I want to give a quick shout out to Ecamm for hooking me up with these awesome graphics. So here's my fresh take. I'm going to share my screen again because I'm having a lot of fun. And I was looking at this. When you can search and you can follow news and stuff. So I follow the news for email marketing, right? And this new email marketing performance stats 2025 came up, right? Give me a sec. Let me move this bad boy over here and move me over here. And so I was reading through the stats and a couple of them popped up as interesting to me. This one I tote all the time. For every dollar you spend, you can get $40 in return. But look at this bad boy right here. Hold up. About 84% of shoppers say, let me zoom in for you. Hang on. About 84% of shoppers say that watching a brand's video helped them decide to buy something or sign up for a service. See now why I'm doing so much YouTube, right? And then, where was the other one? Here we go. Email plays a big role in shopping decisions, influences 66% of consumer purchases, the top strategy for 59% of marketers. And then their last one is 68% of marketers. And y'all, you are a marketer. Shelly, Hillary, Katie, Jeff, Caleb, Jessica. We're all marketers, right? We're trying to market ourselves, our products, our services. So 68% of marketers see email as their main approach. 66% of consumers, say email plays a big role in their decision. And then remember, 84% of shoppers say watching a brand's video helps them decide to buy. So what am I getting at here? This is my fresh take of the week. Put more video into your business. Put more video into your email marketing. And here's the first place you can do that. You guys see my Kit account here. Look at this second email. I made you this video. 68.9% open rate, 22% click rate. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty darn good, I would say, especially when you consider, 15,000 people have gotten that email. So let's click on that email. Content. Wimedora, I need to promote my products in email more. Amen. Yeah, you do. Let me scoot this over so you can see it. Can you see that? Yeah. All right. And you can steal this word for word if you want. Hey, Jeff, I want to tell you something. I love video. I'm an extrovert performer. Given the chance, I will throw all the dancing bananas and sound effects at your screen. Since my RV travel blog days, I've been using video in my emails to quickly turn a follower into friend. And here's some ideas for you. Okay, you watching. I use video and email to say hello and introduce myself in the welcome email. Hello, that's what I'm doing in this one, right? And y'all screenshot this. Give you a behind the scenes look at a new product or service we just saw. I wrote this email in December 2019 and I have barely updated it. But 2025 tells us 84% of shoppers watching a video helps them buy, right? Helps them decide to buy. So maybe do this one. The next time you have a product or a service, maybe make a video. Give you a behind the scenes look at a new product or service. Answer questions that people email me, right? If you ask me a question, if it's more than like a 30-second response, I send you a Loom video. Like, hey, made you a quick video. It was easier to explain. And also all of this helps you stand out from other people in your industry. Okay, that last one is a big one. All right, where am I? I need to get back. So my fresh take of the week is make more videos, put them in your emails. Now, no, you cannot put a video in email and embed it. But what you do, I don't know why this isn't showing there. I refreshed it. Let me share my screen again. So what I did for this is I made a GIF, right? GIF, GIF, however you want to say it. And it literally says click to watch, right? And it goes over to that Loom video. Now look, the proof is in the pudding, y'all. Thumb it up. Give me a thumbs up right now. The proof is, look at all these things on the bottom. All these thumbs up, these praise, heart little emojis, and look at this. Let me move this over. Move myself over, right? Look at all of this. Thank you, Liz. Nice to meet you, Liz. Hi, Liz. Love your energy. Thank you. Hey, from Australia. This was so fun. Love your attitude. Hey, 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 hey. Look at all of these people saying hello to me on day 2 of joining my email list. Day freaking 2, guys. Like, this is a lot, right? So, yes, Hillary, I love you. You can do it. Just push yourself, baby. It's super, super fun. And y'all, like, look at this video, though. Like, I'm wearing my... Here, let's press play.
This.
You Email is going to hear me, but, like, look, you can see I'm wearing my wedding ring, y'all. This video, look, it says May 20th, 2020. So, in about 18 days, this video will be 5 years old. Like, I'm not even married anymore. I don't know where those glasses went. I kept the headband, though. I have the headband and I have the Funko Pops, but those are actually right up here. But everything else is different, right? I don't even have that much hair anymore, right? So, check out how you can put more video into your business, especially your email marketing, especially that last part I said about, hey, this will help you stand out from your industry. If you put a video in your welcome sequence, when you put a video in those sales emails, like, hey, want to see what this looks like? Want to see what it's like to work with me, etc., you're going to win. I'm so excited for you to use some video. Okay, I'm bringing Patricia back. This is her warning, 3, 2, 1. I can't see her. I had her covered up, so I didn't know what she was doing. You never know. You never know. Thank you. Are you saying my lighting is excellent? Because I finally got my lighting up. Matthew wants to know, are we going to use Heartbeat for a community? I don't think, as of right now, we're looking into Heartbeat. Right now we have our Facebook group, the Email Sound Booths. If you guys aren't over there, definitely check it out. Um, and then, of course, we're doing YouTube. I might, when we get monetized, I really am thinking about creating just a YouTube membership where, you pay me to create content, duh, right? But that will help build the community a little bit more. So, oh, thank you, Jessica. Yeah. Sloan, yes, you need to be just brave, do video. I'm not doing a lot of podcast guesting anymore, but I did one with somebody yesterday. Was it yesterday, Patricia? And he does videos, so we might have him come in and help us make you more comfortable on video. And look at Patricia being on video. Let's give her a round of applause because she hates being on video too. But isn't she gorgeous? We just love her.
Well, I did want to note that weren't you, I don't know when you were talking about it, but weren't you saying like the younger people, when searching like a Google search, they're clicking on videos first versus, wasn't that at the blog conference?
Yeah, we just went to a blog conference and this YouTube lady was talking about nowadays, instead of like young people, like we're talking generation alpha, like still in, elementary, middle, high school, instead of going to Google, they're just going straight to YouTube. And what did the lady say about her kids will watch like a 20-minute video or something?
Yeah. So instead of reading about a recipe, they will instead watch the video on how to do that recipe. So really, people are becoming more visual than written. And it's really interesting because I would rather read something than watch a video.
Yeah, same. Hey, Alondria, you didn't say hi to me, but I'm saying hi to you. That's a beautiful name and a beautiful photo. You look great in yellow. Yeah, so Chelsea is Generation Alpha. She's 10 and a half. And she will go to YouTube. Like when she searches something, like if she wants to search something, because she doesn't have a phone, but I'll just, like, here's my phone. And, I'll go to like, oh, Chrome, here you go. You can search something. And she'll literally just close it and go to YouTube and search. Like, ugh, Mom, you're so old. Like, who uses Google anymore? That's, it's weird. It's weird, but it's awesome. I love you too. No problem. I'm just teasing. Um, yeah. So have no young people following you. I mean, I don't either, but you do have, I mean, remember 84% of shoppers say watching the brand video will help them decide to buy or sign up. So there's that. That's funny, Jessica. Okay. So we don't have a open mic today. We don't have an interview today, so we're going to keep on rolling. But if you are new to the show, welcome. Say hello. So excited. This is the email sound booth extended edition. I really don't know what to call this Friday live show, but we're having a lot of fun with it. And I'd love for you to like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing this every other week. For the foreseeable future, we're doing the fresh takes, which we just did, which is, I research the trends for you and let you know what you need to do. Then we'll have the open mic, which we don't have today. That's usually when we'll bring in a guest. And then we have the solo sound off where Patricia gets to disappear again. Good for her. So the solo sound off is the thing that I want to tell you today. So, hey, Lana. So excited you're here. So, this week I've sent a lot of emails, if you haven't noticed. And I wanted to share. Let's share my screen again. Move this out of the way. Let's make this bad. And I'm using Ecamm, by the way. So that's what I'm using. You can go to ecamm.com/Liz to check it out. But I wanted to show you guys. So over 13,000 subscribers got this email. It was called Tell Me. This was the email that I sent out on the 28th, whatever day that was, Tuesday, I think. And, almost 59% open rate, 3% click rate. But what I really want to mention is we got hundreds of replies to this email. Hundreds. And all it said was, look at your email list, Alondria. How many new people in the last 30 days? My number is 526. Hit reply and let me know your number. So what I want to share, my main takeaway, and here's another to-do item for you. Here, let me put my face on the screen because I want to help you guys. And again, video helps, right? Face to face. I'm going to look right in that green dot at you. Yes, you. We got people that replied 0, 0, 1, 2, 5. And we got people that replied 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. Now, both people I replied to and said, what do you think is the number one contributor to your number? And I know you know what this is. I know you know the answer. I'm pretty sure I wrote an email the next day about it. Work, right? How much effort they put into it. If they were actually picking a list building tactic and implementing that tactic, right? Doing the thing. Running, picking Facebook ads, running Facebook ads. Picking links sharing, doing link sharing with friends, right? So really, yes, Katie, I replied to you a few times, I think. We had a good conversation. Yes, I sent hella emails this week as I'm putting in the work, right? So I just want to remind you, my sound off today is, and I say it with love, and I know it's not sexy, but when it comes to your email marketing, you have to put in the work. This is not something that we can half-ass. And I'm not saying you have to have a Megan Thee Stallion booty to make this work. Your booty will do, but you got to work your booty off, okay? You've got to get that welcome sequence set up for clicks, for replies, for opens. You've got to send a weekly newsletter. And you have to list build. If your email list is not growing every day, then we need to fix that, don't we? Let's look at mine over here. And I'm not saying it has to look like this. I'm not saying that, okay? But I am saying your bar graph should be looking like something, right? Every day I'm getting new subscribers, right? And from a couple of different places. Creator network, I got 6 over here. My lead magnet, I got 35 over here. A wait list, I got 1, right? Today I've already gotten what? 9 subscribers today. At this point in the game, my email list is growing. It's working. I've put in a lot of work. I've done a lot of podcasts, but I'm still doing the work. I've been live, 3-4 times this week, helping people out, right? We got to make sure that this number right here, where it says how many today, that it doesn't say 0. So put in the work. If you have the annual pass, you can log into emailmarketingmembership.com. You can go down to the everything page and you can watch list building live. Remember, we had 20 speakers or something like that, 24 speakers, 24 different strategies on how to grow your list. If you're just in email marketing membership on the $9 thing, I've got a mini course on how to grow your list, over a dozen ideas for you. I even have ideas for local businesses and e-commerce. Okay, we gotta get this done. Gotta get this done. Now, I see a couple comments and questions in the chat, so I would love to talk about that real quick. Julia, can you explain? She says, weekly newsletter, really? Even if they're getting emails almost daily? Are they getting emails from you almost daily? Do you have like an evergreen sequence? Is that what you mean? I'd love to help you there. For me, I have 4 emails. That's my welcome sequence, just 4 emails. And then once they're done, once they complete that fourth email, I can't move this finger without moving that finger, right? Then they get into my weekly newsletter, which, like Alondria said, I'm sending hella emails this week. I've actually decided to go from weekly to like two or three a week for the time being, because I just got so much going on. So Katie is in a great spot. She says, my email list grows monthly, but definitely not daily. Well, girl, you're almost there. So how can we get from monthly to, okay, every week? And then once you know you're getting at least a subscriber every week, how can we get it twice a week, 3 times a week, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. That, sometimes you accidentally send a bunch of emails and somebody complains. I wouldn't worry about that. So worry about complaints if you only have 10, 20 people on your email list, right? That's a large percentage. But when you get, I've got, over 13,000 now, one complaint, that's one red flag out of, 13,000, that you're going to be okay. That's the point of growing the email list, right? Email is like water, my friends. How do we get stagnant water fresh? We just pump new water in. We don't try to bleach the stagnant water. Like, why aren't you fresh? We just get new, fresh water in, right? New, fresh leads. It's the same there. Yeah. So she said, one complaint out of 9,000. You're fine. I would not even know people complain. That's my question for you. How do you even know people complain? I never, ever look at that. Why? Because my energy needs to be up. I need to be hyped. I need to be excited. Why? For you, right? I need to be excited for you. So looking at that stuff, that's a bummer. I don't need to be bummed out. I need to be excited so I can transfer that excitement to you. So I don't even look at that stuff. Okay. Yeah. So Julia, if you're writing emails daily, then you don't need a weekly newsletter because you're writing emails daily. Great point. All right. Let's bring Patricia back on. Hey, hey, hey. All right. This is the time where we share our wins and our womps. We're winding down. I know hopefully I got you hyped up. Sorry to scream. I'm getting excited. I just love seeing y'all like asking questions, being informed, getting it done, all of that. So, Patricia, what's a win of the week? And tell me a womp of the week. And then y'all in the comments share your wins and womps too.
We already know I'm clocking out after this and GTFOing. Womp of the week is I didn't get as much done with membership IO as I wanted to, but I did get a real dive in and I'm actually really, really excited. Shout out to Kim Rutherford for helping me out. Yay, Kim.
Yay, Kim, longtime member of EMM. We love her.
Yes. So didn't get as far as I wanted to, but I got into it and it's really exciting.
Awesome. Awesome. Great job. And so Patricia's going on vacation, probably literally right after we hit the end button. So she's probably like, wrap it up. Did you guys ever see that Chappelle's Show episode where he's got like a speaker box, and anytime somebody annoys him, he like plays it, and it's like the Oscar wrap it up music, and he's like, wrap it up, wrap it up. So funny. Okay. My win of the week, I don't know. I wrote, and this is going into Alondria's question. My win of the week is that I got up early and I wrote probably half of the newsletters, half of the emails, half of the broadcasts, whatever you want to call them, for May. So I feel like I'm ahead of the game. I'm super, super excited about it. So that's my huge win of the week. Yes, Alondria, you've seen it for sure. My womp of the week, I don't know. I'm just so awesome. So my Wamp of the week, honestly, I have not been sleeping well. I don't know if it's hormones or what. As far as work goes, um, I don't know. I always just feel a few days behind. So lately, yeah. Oh, the Wamp of the week. Obviously, I couldn't. I forgot to get a guest for today's podcast. That was definitely the Wamp of the week. All right, let's share some wins here. Wendy. Oh my gosh. Hey, Wendy, how are you? Got set up with Sendy so I can integrate ListGat. Yes. So excited. So excited for you. Kleb says, being behind on content means I got a lot to do this weekend. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Kleb, can you actually send me, like, do you have those sound effects? Can you send me? So Kleb works for Ecamm. And somebody asked, how do I get these little cute pink things? This is Ecamm Live. I'm using Ecamm Live. You can go to ecamm.com/Liz to see all the ways that I use Ecamm. So Club's going to have to be working. That sucks. What else? Jessica says 4 new signups. Hell yeah, baby. And putting a lot of effort into some online posts that got nothing. You know, amen. I feel like Brock Johnson talks a lot about that of like, oh, I spent 5 hours on this reel that I thought would go viral and it had 2 likes or whatever. Awesome. Oh, Jolynn, hey. Starting social media, Wamp, it's taking so long. You know, when I think about when I'm posting social, like if I need it to just be quick, I'll get off of social and I'll like record the videos and then I get on social and post them, and that kind of helps me. But also, Jolynn, if you've been in the membership for a while now, I feel like we met last summer at the launch course, right? Launch course stuff. And so you've been writing emails for a while. So literally just steal your emails and put those on social media. I hope that will help you. All right. Oh my gosh, Lana got a salary increase. Hang on, guys. That's so awesome, Lana. That's amazing. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, Wimadora, you were on TV. Did you die? I'm so nervous, like behind a camera. I would be so red. Didn't list any new products. It happens. Yes, Wendy, I have an affiliate link. You can go to ecamm.com/Liz and that credits me. I just put that in the chat for y'all. Okay, Julia, had my VA turn on my new welcome sequence. Boom, yeah. I'm just making stuff up. Attracted a new VIP client. Wamp. What's going on in the world? I mean, amen. I am desperately trying to stay off of the internet if I can. So Melquia was growing the list with Zach's Facebook ads bootcamp. Currently have 60 new leads. That's crazy. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh, custom art. Boo freaking yeah. You know, one of my favorite testimonials when I first started, and then I promise I'm wrapping it up, Patricia and friends. My favorite testimonial probably of all time is my buddy Mike. He is an artist and he joined the membership and he was like, hey, Liz, no one has explained email like you before, as just far as like, you know, it's just a way of staying in touch. He said, I've been sending out weekly newsletters since I joined your membership 2 months ago. And I had someone reach out for some custom art. I made $2,500 today. Love your membership. I was like, oh my gosh, like I love that testimonial. It's still in almost every sales sequence. I think it's in the 4th email, like my 4th email, my welcome sequence. Like everyone sees that testimonial because email is for everyone. All right, my friends, that's the note I'm going to leave you on. If you need some encouragement, I really recommend going over to our videos on our YouTube channel and typing in the word affirmations. Check out our Friday affirmations. We publish every Friday, just a little pick me up, a little reset, reframe to get you into the weekend. Those are my favorite things, aside from you. And then, of course, Patricia. So thank you, Patricia. Thank you, everyone. I hope you guys have an amazing week. And Patricia, I will see you in a week because she's going on vacation, y'all. Hang on. Vacation. All right. Love y'all. We'll see you later. Bye, friends.